How's it going, YouTube? Hope everybody's doing well. Sometimes you gotta take a day off, and I'm kind of trying to reevaluate my approach because I know some days, some days it feels like a lot to try to do a video on YouTube and a live on Facebook every single day. So I'm like, do I want to do it? Especially if it's like, cause I'm promoting on Facebook, I'm promoting the mailbox gig mostly on there, but I could just talk about it on YouTube and do an occasional random live on Facebook. It's kind of funny because I know there's a way I can monetize YouTube and try to draw traffic and you know probably be doing better from YouTube than I would on Facebook because uh, I was telling my daughter earlier actually that it's interesting. I've noticed, and I don't know if it's because I do hashtags on my lives or what, or my next live on Facebook, I'm probably gonna just do a live and not do any text at all, no hashtags, no nothing to see how it goes because um, a lot of times when I'm doing my live, I might have like one person pop in there, and then some people comment on the replay or whatever, and it's it's always the same people too, the people that I used to be in teams with or whatever. They're all team this and team that, and they're all sorry. It's like the window back there. I guess it's making really bright on the side of my face. It's like let's see. Oh man, but so I don't know. Maybe I'll do the mailbox gig mostly offline because I'm actually working on. I'll go ahead and show you guys. Ow, sorry, stepped on. Oh, one of the grandbaby's toys is this little wooden hammer or something for this little toy he has or whatever. So I've got. I don't know if I can show you in that bin right there, and this bag here. I've got probably about 125 at least so far envelopes. I gotta stamp them, and I got to put the leads on them, the address labels. And so I've still got all these to do. Got to fold them, envelope them, and I was doing them last night because I've been doing 250, and I got probably about 125 or so that I did. But by that point, my back was killing me. Just like I alternated. I was sitting down for a little bit, and so I was sitting down for a little bit, and back was starting to hurt. So I stood up, was doing them standing up for a little bit, and then I sat back down again, and alternated that. I was trying to push on. I'm like, I wanted to at least get all of them enveloped last night and then stamp them afterwards, but something funny too is I always try to enlist the help of my youngest, but she didn't offer to help this time, right, Bug? So when I was doing the last round, it was like 110. I think I had like half of them done before came home from school, and she was like, "I'll help." Well, okay. I told her if any of them that come back, uh, any money I make from the doing the direct mail stuff that she helps me load the envelopes, that um, I would actually go ahead and like I would pay her for her help, like maybe 10% of whatever comes in. If it's like a sign up for like $80 that I would get 40 of, she would get $4. Or if it was 160, she would get $16. Or if it was 1,000, she would get $100. You know, so but this time she was working on some stuff too. So because she was making an art project upstairs for Valentine's Day for me and my wife, or whatever. So hey, at least the kids remember. Like my old my oldest came home, and when I picked her up, um, she brought home these two chocolate sundaes or whatever, and I was kind of like, "What were those for?" Because we got drinks also. We got usually when I get since I'm her ride to and from work with me being home. Um, when I'm on my way to pick her up, I'm like usual drink requests, which usually I get like a Route 44 Powerade, and the wife gets her cherry Sprite or whatever. And so, uh, you know, sometimes we request food, like the chili cheese tots or whatever. But lately, because don't want to overdo it, that she does get, free food up to a certain point, so we don't try to push it, but they do get free drinks. So we come in there, we're like, yeah, Powerade and cherry Sprite, please. Sometimes I'll tag her for gas money or whatever if it's between work and home, because I'm like, I'm down here empty and waiting on a paycheck, and I got to take you to work. So do you have cash on you to fill up? And she's like, yeah, I do. I'm like, okay. I was like, otherwise you might have to Uber or something, because I can't take you to work because I don't have the gas for it. But she's 18 and she's got her kiddo, so she's had to grow up pretty much. Hold on, I gotta check the door. Probably her friend. Just a second, she's on her way out. Hey, Buggy's here. He's out. I told him he can't come out, okay? Hold on, I'm gonna go tell him that, Kizo. Here I go. I'm going to tell him. She's coming. She's just a little slow. Hurry up, Bug. He's outside. He's walking away. Better catch him. Here he goes. She takes forever, too. Say, come on, Bug. Go play with your friend. So when we came up from Walmart, she was saying she was gonna go play with her friend, but then she disappeared upstairs, and I guess she was waiting to. My youngest, another reason why I was wearing my hoodie. Just kidding. Go play.
It's my band hoodie.
So have fun, Bug.
Okay.
Don't get in trouble. Probably will, huh? What can I say? I'm that kind of dad. I like to give my kids crap. It's like when I drop my oldest off at work. I know what time she gets off when I drop her off usually. Like it might be 8 o'clock in the morning that I drop her off, and it's like, so she'll get off at 5 or 4, and I'll be like, so 10:30 tonight. She's like, nope. Say, what, you don't want to work a 15-hour day? She's like, nope, I don't. So, but yeah, just doing what I can and stuff, and hanging out here. I've got some stuff. Obviously, got some stuff on the to-do list today. Got to finish the mailers, so I can get those out. Either I'll get them up mail off tonight, or drop them in the mail, drop them at the post office or the UPS store tomorrow, and that way they can be heading out Monday. So according to the new flyer, because I'm doing 2 flyer programs right now. I'm still doing the integrity mailers. That's my main program, because obviously that could get people coming in at different levels, and when they bring people at different levels, I'll actually get a bonus and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Plus, they still have the promotions going on until tomorrow night, where they get the free upgrades. If you come in at level 2, you get upgraded to the boss level, which is normally 640, but you can pay 160 for the second level and get that upgrade. You only get the kit based on what level you come in at. But and then if you come in at boss level, the $640 position, you get upgraded to the very top, the level 7 Royal CEO, which is a $2,000 position, but you're getting it for $640. And there's a website that you can go to, integritymailsunited.com/Christopher, in order to check everything out, see the flyers, see the company information, there's phone number and stuff like that. And even download the flyer and mail it if you want, or do everything electronically. You can actually make payments through the website to actually pay. And each level that you pay is one time. You don't have to pay anything else after that. And what's really awesome, is at the boss level or above, you get a free website funnel, and there's no monthly cost for it. You don't have to pay monthly for that funnel. So that's really awesome. And you don't have to pay the level membership again. You just pay that one time, and then you just start promoting it, sending out flyers or promoting online or whatever. That's why I have been promoting. I'm kind of leaning towards going to be talking about it more with HB Naturals here on YouTube, and try to see how I can get get my channel out there, either through monetizing it or something, to try to get more traffic to my channel here, because I don't know, I have a feeling that I'm gonna get a lot more results from my actions here versus I really don't get a whole lot of a lot of results on Facebook. Probably because I've been a part of multiple businesses until I settled on these two, and I've had people that were a part of my team, and then of course none of us, not just them, they didn't make money, but not just them not making money, but I never succeeded at it either because couldn't the business didn't go anywhere or something. So I've got a lot of people watching probably, so I'm sure once results starts flying in, things are gonna be different. But right now it's like, I guess I'm on YouTube because I need to change, because obviously just promoting just on Facebook, it's great if you have a following, like a huge following, which I have a pretty good sized following, and I'll notice it. The reason why I say that, like I feel like I'm talking to myself most of the time on a Facebook Live, is because I'll be doing the live and maybe have one person pop on there and comment, and then some people will pop in there and comment on the replays, but then I do like a random post like last night because I decided, you know what, I'm gonna take tonight off. I don't really feel like popping on there doing videos tonight. So I did a post saying, figured I'd take the night off from doing the daily lives. Hope everybody had a wonderful Valentine's Day. Keep being positive, blah blah blah, whatever. Just a real little caption. There's like 20 likes on it already. I'm like, okay, so, but I know Facebook is pretty like sketchy sometimes as far as like that there's certain things that sometimes they won't let people see your posts or whatever. So it's like, I don't know if people even see my lives or if they have to go to my profile and then they see them, or if it's not popping up in their feed because Facebook's blocking me. I can't even boost posts because a while back I was attempting that. I was doing a couple of different advertisement posts, trying to get my business out there, and get traffic and get some signups, get people to join my business. And I was doing the boost post option. I was paying like $1 a day or something to get it in front of people. I can't even do that anymore. I've been like, it's been fully shut down. I can't even boost a post anymore. And I'm like, well, that's a bunch of crap. Well, Facebook, that was extra money you were making, but now I can't do it. So, oh well, I'm not worried about it. I figured, I keep on my lives, I always kept talking about how, or I still say it all the time, but I keep saying that it doesn't matter how many times you fail. What matters is how many times you get back up. So, you can get knocked down 1,000 times, but as long as you get back up 1,001 times, then you're totally good, So that's kind of that's my model. That's why I've been doing what I can, and I'm not just. I know lately it's kind of annoyed my wife because like paycheck hit one of the paychecks, because we got a couple checks coming through. One of the paychecks hit yesterday, and so I was like going to the post office and getting 250 stamps, going to Staples, I had to get 300 envelopes because of course it was a better deal. It was like $10 for 100 envelopes, so I got 3 of those, and then I had the form, the flyer. I had edited it, had moved position 2 to position 1, and put my information on position 2. I'd taken a picture of it with my cam scanner app and turned it into a PDF, and then I went down to the UPS store and basically printed black and white copy, 250 copies. So so put it out there if you don't want to buy a printer. If you're doing color copies, having your own printer might be helpful. Or there's a website I could actually give you that I went through, and I paid like, I think I paid like $20 plus $20 shipping, and the flyers for Integrity Mailers are really colorful and really bright and everything. And I didn't want to do black and white with that because I figured they're really nice the way they look. So if I get them in their original format, then that's a really eye appealing thing. But the flyer I'm sending out now for this other thing, I'm gonna give it a shot. It's black and white mostly, so, or it's black and white except when I edited what I did, it was in colored pen, and thankfully they said, oh, we can still do that black and white. I said, oh, cool, awesome, because if you're doing black and white, go to the UPS store. It's very cheap, especially if you have a mailbox with them. I was like, I think I paid $28 with tax for 250 copies of this black and white page. Now, if it's a color copy, you're going to pay a lot more because at first she rang it up because I said, well, there's a like 99% black and white and there's a little bit of color. She goes, it would be considered a color page then. And she rang it up as color at first. It was like $130. I was like, and I showed her the page on my phone. I said, this is what it looks like. And she was, oh, I could actually do that in black and white. I was like, okay, cool, because that'd be great. And then, of course, it went from 130 to 28. I was like, whew, that's better. I was like, I already spent 130 or whatever on stamps, to get stamps for them, plus the envelopes and all that stuff. So I was like, but didn't really want to spend 100 and something on getting copies and stuff. So I figured, keep it at it. I'm not, but the wife was pretty pissed, or not pissed, but she was annoyed because she's like, oh my god, what was this $130? I said stamps. She goes, you couldn't give me a heads up. I said, I told you I was running errands and picking up stamps and envelopes. It didn't click with her though. So because I figure while I'm out of work because of my knee injury, I'm gonna keep doing what I can and stuff, and because my goal is to be home full time anyway. So I'm doing everything I can. Like I'm gonna doing this thing. I'm sending them flyers out for. Got to get one of my other paychecks hits for workers' comp. Gonna get more flyers out there or more mailers out there for Integrity Mailers. And a guy talked to me about another program last night, which I think I'd already heard of. But I was like, well, what's it cost for the top level? And he's like, this much. Is okay, so you're probably making $1,000 for the top level or whatever. He came in at the bottom. And it's funny, he said he edited his flyer so it only shows the level he's at. So he won't lose out on money, because some programs, if you come in at certain levels and then people come in at a higher level, you end up losing out on whatever they paid. So somebody else makes the money and not you. And it's like, that's what I love about Integrity Mailers. They'll actually, if somebody comes in at a higher level than you, the company will try to work with you to try to see if they can use the extra funds that came in for that higher level than where you're at, to use that funds to pay the difference and get yourself at that higher level, so that way you don't lose out on any money or whatever. So I really like that, because not many businesses or companies or whatever will do that. Usually they'll just take the remaining part and be like, thank you, But that's why up until tomorrow night, it's very, very important. If anybody sees this, if anybody wants to come in at the top position, all you have to do is pay the $640 for boss level, and you get bumped up to the $2,000 position. So come in as a boss and leave as a royal CEO. So that website is integritymailersunited.com/Christopher. Or, well, actually, if you're connected with me on Facebook, which I'm sure a lot of people anybody who sees these videos right now are probably not connected with me yet, because I've only recently started doing YouTube videos this past month or so. So I'm trying to work on it, try to do pretty frequent videos and do what I gotta do, and see how I can get the word out there and start, making things happen, because living check to check kind of sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And also, it's funny because, like, I told my daughter, or actually, no, I was telling my friend Rico. Shout out Rico if you see this video. But I was telling my friend Rico that when he was like, I told him what kind of flyer program I was sending out there. It's not really you join at this level, not blah blah blah. Just you send out one payment to one person, then you send 250 or more flyers to other people. That's the other one. That's not the Integrity Mailers. And if everybody follows it, blah blah blah, whatever. So I thought, well, hey, I only send $10 to one person, and then I sent out these flyers to this many people. So I was like, it's worth a shot. I'm not paying $2,000 to join a program, whatever. So on the potential that it could make a good return. So he was like, oh no, man, I think so. I heard a friend of mine tried that, blah blah blah, and they didn't make anything. And I was like, yeah. I was like, well, Rico, the way I look at it is, I would rather try and fail. Like, try it, invest for the stamps and envelopes and the copies and get everything set off and nothing come back, than, to not try because I'm scared, because of afraid of failing or whatever. So he was like, yeah, you got a point. And I was like, plus, the way I look at it is, maybe the person that you said tried something like this, maybe they sent out like 50 or whatever. Maybe they sent out like 50. And a couple of them might have been bad addresses, and maybe the rest just didn't do it. But you gotta the more you send out, the more likely you're gonna get ones coming back. So that's the approach I'm trying to take, is I'm trying to, whenever I can, I mean, it is a lot of work putting 250 things in envelopes and getting those ready to go. But I'm doing it, you know. Um, that's why eventually, when we have a different place, like a house, because we want to get a house eventually, I'm really looking forward to maybe getting a house and having a spare room that we can convert into an office. Like have one or two desks in there where me and my wife can do stuff. At least one desk in there because I'm the one doing stuff online. She's more of the she wants to do a food truck. So, and we want to figure out how to. We have a family recipe for guacamole that's been handed down from down the line through my great grandparents, my grandparents, my parents to me, and you know, and I would love to actually be able to sell that eventually. You know, start jarring it and selling it and whatever. Got to figure out the steps to that, but it's never lost in a food competition as far as not official food competition, but when anybody's challenged me and they're like, I think this guacamole that I do the store bought, that's the key word that they always talk. It's funny when they say I have the store bought kind that I really like that I think is the best, and I don't think yours is as good. I was like, okay, I'll take your bet, you know. And it's funny when we'll both bring they'll bring their store bought or whatever they think is the best, and I'll bring mine. And at the end of the day, mine's gone, and they still have like half a bowl left of theirs. So it's like, I was like, I don't even have to try. I was like, they challenged me or whatever. So it's funny, but it's kind of a rambling YouTube video right now, but you know, just keeping it real. That's what I'm all about. I'm all about not bullshitting people and not being fake or whatever. So the business links for you guys, anybody that's catching this video or whatever, go to integritymailersunited.com/Christopher and check out the mailing program that I'm part of. As 7 levels, free upgrades for another day for till tomorrow night. You could get the $2,000 position for $640, and you'll get the kit for whatever level you come in at. So if you come in at the boss level, get that free upgrade, you're gonna get the kit for the boss level. So you're gonna get the levels 2 and above. You get stamps and leads and envelopes, and for the boss level, you get and above you get the free website funnel. So and no extra charges after you pay your thing. You know, the only thing you're gonna pay for if you buy leads or you buy envelopes or stamps or whatever to actually work the business, then that's pretty much the only cost you're going to incur. You're not going to have to pay anything else for the business at that point. You're in the business. You're at the top level. Now you just have to work it, get the stamps and stuff out, or get the mailers out there, which is what I've been working on. I would do the first big payout I have. I am going to turn around and probably end up getting putting 1,000. Getting 1,000 mailers set up and getting those out in the mail and stuff. I don't know how I'd mail them. I thought about how maybe I would divide them up, go to a couple different post offices, like do 300 or 400, you know, dropped off at one and a couple hundred at another, and so I'm not dropping them all off at the same post office. They're all spread out. I don't know if they have a thing where if you're dropping off like 500 letters or something that they'll question you or something. I don't think so. If they're all stamped, I don't think it's a big deal, But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to call this video it for right now. I'm literally home alone right now, and so it was nice to be able to... I was like, hey, I could actually sit down here on the recliner and actually do a video. What do you know? This is really awesome. So you guys have an outstanding day, and I will talk to you guys on the next video. If you liked what you saw, please feel free to hit the like button and hit that notification bell up top so that way you're notified of whenever I upload new videos, and please do subscribe to my channel. It's very important to subscribe. I look forward to. I'm in it for the long haul. It's like I've been on Facebook for quite a few years, and I've been doing the Facebook lives and being active and actively promoting and stuff, trying to build my brand myself on Facebook, and I've done pretty good, you know, but kind of feel like I'm at a wall. So I thought, well, let me change it up. You know, now I'm doing things a little bit differently. I'm trying to be more active in the business, trying to do more mailers, more stamps, blah blah blah, whatever. And I'm doing because I'm not the kind of business person where I would feel comfortable ever probably walking up to somebody that I don't know in person and just trying to initiate a conversation with them with the intent to try to show them something, to try to sell them. And so I don't see that ever changing. But doing things through the mail or promoting through videos online and stuff, doing that is stuff that's enough outside my comfort zone that I can do. So we all have different things. Like some of us are natural born salespeople. We can walk up to somebody and pitch them in person, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I'll see what you're doing." I've tried to talk to people in person to try to get them just to come to our house so we could show them something, and they wouldn't even come to our house or they'd come to our house and just to hang out. And as soon as they realized that we had a video to show them or a presentation to try to show them, it was, "Well, I gotta go." Crap. So some people can do it. Other people just don't have the in person connections for people to do it. So anyway, guys, we'll talk. So integritymailsunited.com/Christopher, and if you want to check out my other business, HB Naturals, hbnpowerline.com/CEAZ Freedom. Some good products on that business as well. And anybody that signs up for one of the free accounts, what I'm offering right now is sign up for a free account, and I'll send you a $25 gift card. You have 30 days to use it, because otherwise, after 30 days, your account will become inactive anyway, and I'll then go ahead and send that same gift card code to the next person that signs up, because I figure those gift cards cost money to get, and I'm not just gonna let them go. So if somebody signs up and doesn't want to place an order, that's totally fine. But I'm not gonna let them keep the gift card, because I'm gonna send it to someone else, and eventually those gift cards will get used. It's me trying to help people out. They could do a $30 order and only pay like $5 because they got the $25 gift card. But hey, it's all good. Just work at it, keep it active. Gonna keep doing it, and eventually those free spinning wheels that are free spinning are gonna take off and be off and rolling. I'll be home full time and not ever worrying about money. Got the bills paid, all that fun stuff. So just do what I can, So we'll talk to you guys later.